Saweetie would drop My Type, which would clock in 6 million views on YouTube in its first week and be her first entry onto the Billboard Hot 100, now sitting at just shy of 100 million views at the time of this recording. Before Saweetie would gain 6.8 million followers on Instagram, over 700,000 followers on Twitter, and over 1.4 million subscribers on YouTube at the time of this recording. Before Saweetie would start dating Quavo from the Migos.
When is my birthday?
Come on now, that's easy. That's easy. July 2nd. I already know your birthday. Don't do that.
Now, when Saweetie rapped that an 8-figure dude is her type, she ain't lying because she's been dating Quavo of Migos for some time now. Now, he ain't sitting at 8 figures just yet, but he's probably getting pretty close. Now, Saweetie, she was famous long before she was getting the attention from the Migos. Her song Icy Girl, it went viral, with the video receiving over 103 million views on YouTube at the time of this recording. But don't get her angry by saying that Quavo made her famous. She responded to one person on Instagram where she stated, "Bruh, I've been on my before I met him. Don't ever get my career like that. I work hard for mines. And if I want to love a dude, I can do that too. FOH. So she's a sweetie, but she's also spicy. Now, she attended the University of Southern California where she worked multiple jobs to help fund her music career. But it was when she started filming herself rapping in her car that her music began to take on a new life of its own. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden talking you through the life and career of Saweetie prior to fame. Here for you, of course, on an updated episode before they're famous. Now, we upload videos on this channel daily, so be sure to subscribe if you're new. You guys asked for this video via our daily polls. Also, you asked for the rich life of Danny Duncan. But for that one, it's actually going to be a collab, so you're going to have to wait. Danny said, give me a week. Also, let us know who's next in the comments down below. Now let's get into this video. And if you like this one, check out our one on Megan Thee Stallion. Probably like that as well. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! Saweetie was born on July 2nd, 1993 as DeMonte Harper, and she grew up in Hayward, California in the Bay Area. Now, her dad's black and her mom is Filipino, also of Chinese descent.
The Filipino following they call me Ate Icy. Do you know what Ate means?
Yes.
It's like a respect.
Right.
That
is hilarious.
But it's so cute, and I'm just like, look at that.
Saweetie has two sisters, Maya and Milan, who are actually twins. Now, her dad, he was an amazing cook, and Saweetie, she cites his cream of mushroom as her favorite dish. Now, her family calls her Dee Dee, although she doesn't want her fans to call her that, so just stick with her rap name of Saweetie, which was actually a nickname that her grandma, she gave it to her when she was a kid, and it stuck.
You were given your name, your stage name, by your grandmother.
Uh-huh.
At a very early age.
Uh-huh.
Why'd she call you that?
Because I'm her Saweetie.
Oh,
That's why.
it's very nice.
No, I always wonder, like, if I didn't go by Saweetie, I probably would have just went by, like, my government name.
Now, in terms of her family, well, Saweetie, she's apparently cousins with Gabrielle Union, who participated in the My Type Challenge. And super producer Zaytoven, well, he's very close family friends / cousins with Saweetie. Now, Zaytoven's mother and Saweetie's grandma, they were the best of friends, and their family grew up really close to each other. So maybe no blood relation, but close enough that they call themselves cousins. Like, they can't hook up, it'd be weird.
You know, was his success influence for you to keep going, you know, keep pushing and actually do it for real, for real?
The fact that I've seen him, he started out playing the piano at my grandma's church. The fact that I've seen him turn nothing into something was just inspiring to me.
Right.
And it made me want to, you know, go out and get him for myself.
Now, if that weren't enough talent to be surrounded by, well, Saweetie, she also grew up around MC Hammer. Yeah, she told Billboard, "Our family grew up with the Burrells, MC Hammer's family. My cousin's dad is MC Hammer. We all grew up together, and it's interesting to see how we turned out. Looks like we're gonna need to do an MC Hammer. Where are they now?" So with all those contacts and influences, well, no doubt this girl was gonna make something of herself. But initially, her first dream, it didn't have anything to do with music at all. Now, she had a love for fashion, and she wanted to be a hairstylist at first. But at the age of 14, her passion for music, it had been solidified, and she set out to make her dreams a reality. Now, for Saweetie, she was writing poetry and going to open mic nights to perform. Then she transitioned her lyrics into rap verses, which is something she is passionate about, and she still writes all of her verses to this day. Now, at the time, she brought back her grandma's nickname of Saweetie as her MySpace name. Now, it caught on, and when she would go out in public, well, her friends just started calling her Saweetie, and the name, it just stuck.
And then what kind of solidified it was my stepmom had got me a name chain with my name on it. So after that, it was just over, and my name was just Saweetie.
Now, Saweetie, she got a lot of her musical influences from her parents. Now, her mom, she was bumping Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, and Lauryn Hill, while her dad, he would play E40 and Tupac. Now, she cited her favorite album as Dangerously in Love by Beyonce. And if you're reading this, it's Too Late by Drake, as well as Tupac's greatest hits. Now, in high school, it was watching Nicki Minaj's success that made her feel like her dreams were actually possible. She went on to good old LimeWire as she heard Can't Stop Won't Stop by Lil Wayne and Nicki, and that song inspired her to write a verse of her own that same night.
So did you like go writing that night and recording? Really?
Me, because I was like, I wanted to do it like immediately.
When she started writing, well, she never looked back. Now, she was chasing her dreams at all costs. One night after a J. Cole show, well, she actually waited by his tour bus after the performance to meet with him, and when Cole showed up, well, she dropped a verse for him right there on the spot.
You know when you like love somebody, you just reading about them. I'm such a fan.
Saweetie finished high school in Sacramento while attending Monterey Trail High School while living with her dad. Now, her mom, she would call her and remind her every day about applying for colleges, and Saweetie, she was a volleyball star throughout high school. She was also a cheerleader. Now, she got multiple full-ride scholarship offers, but the schools, they were not any of the ones that she wanted to attend. Now, Saweetie, she wanted to go to school in Los Angeles, but all the offers, they were from Midwest schools.
I was playing volleyball. I got full-ride scholarships, but they were in the Midwest. I'm a city girl. I need to be in the city. So I declined the offers, and then I didn't have a studio to record in. My dad was like, stay home and make a mixtape. that was like his thinking.
Now, Saweetie knew she needed to be in a big city to make her dreams come true, but despite the calls from her mom, well, she was late on her college applications. Now, her dream school was the University of Southern California, but she knew she wasn't going to get in at the time. Now, she did see that San Diego, it had the highest transfer rates to USC, so she decided to go there with the hopes of transferring. Now, while college was a goal, living in LA was her real dream so that she could make connections within the music industry.
I talk to like my homegirl Sabrina all the time because she was in the same situation I was in, and we I don't know how we did it, but that brings me to my next point. People are so mistaken to think that I'm only going to be here for a short amount of time. Right. I went to the top universities in America. I know what hard work is, and I know what, solidifying your foundation and doing what you need to do to graduate.
Finally, she got accepted to USC, where she graduated with a major in communications and an emphasis on business. Now, while in college, she was working hard, having multiple jobs and side hustles. Now, these included a work-study position, being a waitress, having her own clothing line called the Money Club, and doing qualitative coding. Yeah, all that along with working on her music, the girl kept busy. Saweetie's next move was to apply for programs within the hospital industry so that she could work in medicine. Now, she got 3 offers for programs, but her gut was telling her it wasn't the right move.
Every time I was running away from my dream, I would just feel sick. So I was like, I need to just pursue music 100%. It's kind of like a bad relationship.
So she decided to put her energy into making music. Now, Saweetie, she was broke while living in LA and renting rooms off of Craigslist while working on her music full-time. Now, she didn't have the resources of a studio or equipment, so of course she turned to social media. Saweetie started posting videos of her rapping in her car onto Instagram, and slowly but surely, well, people, they started tuning in. Now, every time she would post a video, she started gaining 5,000 to 10,000 new followers, and Saweetie knew she could make it happen, but she had to buckle down. She also started posting short covers and remixes to SoundCloud. Now, she started hitting official studios when she was around 19 years old, where she would record her official tracks. But she still didn't feel like she had her sound all figured out.
So I would listen to beats as I was driving around LA, and whatever one stuck to me, I would write to it, and then I would record it in my car.
One day while attending a Puma event, she met her manager, music industry vet Max Gousset. I hope I'm saying that correctly. That was one of her freestyles over My Neck, My Back instrumentals that changed everything for Saweetie. Her manager knew they had a hit on their hands and told Saweetie that she needed to shoot a video for the remix. Now, Saweetie, she recorded the song and titled it Icy Girl, and a video for Icy Girl was released onto her YouTube and social media pages. And from there, well, it went viral. It started online, but eventually it made its way onto TV and radio. Now, it's also the song that caught the ears of label reps, and she signed a deal with Warner Brothers Records.
Instantly, when I walked into the Warner office, it felt comfortable, like it was family, and they were as passionate, even more passionate about my music than I am. So I love to work with people who are passionate about my work. Because then we're all working towards the same goal. I love that they allow me to have creative control over what I'm doing, and they're just extremely supportive.
On March 16, 2018, she released her major label debut EP called High Maintenance. Now, the EP had peaked at number 32 on the US R&B and hip hop charts. Then there was the track My Type, which became a contender for Song of the Summer, and it was another big W for Saweetie. Now last year, she celebrated her 26th birthday in style with Quavo throwing her surprise party, and the party had some of the biggest stars in attendance. I'm talking Gunna, Young Thug, Travis Scott, and more. As for the rest of the story, well, I think we're gonna wrap this one up here because this, of course, is before they're famous. My name is Michael McCrudden. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to let us know who's next in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in another video. Boom! How about a Saweetie versus Cardi B? I guess we can't really do one for Offset. Right now he's getting them charges out in LA. I mean, he can't get a girlfriend and then he's getting charged. That's not a good look.